Welcome back to the Southeastern Sports Report presented by State Farm. Our Southeastern baseball team has been extremely hot of late as they are currently 18-5 in their last 23 games and are currently in first place in the Southland Conference race. Recently they took on UNO in a big Southland Conference series as we're going to take a look at one game, a Friday night game right here at Pat Keneally Diamond where Andre Tutora was dominant on the mound. Here's the action. All right, here's game 2 of the series against UNO on Friday night. Due to the holiday, played on Friday, and this one was actually back at home. You're doing the same thing you do with Nichols. We've seen the last few years where you play a game on the road, then come home, and then kind of splitting the series up.
Yeah, it helps save some money on the travel budget, and also allows us to stay at home and not have to stay in hotels. And I tell you what, a nice little first pitch by Mr. Blake. Was out there for Bill Hood on the weekend, throwing out the first pitch and threw an absolute strike down the middle there for us.
And Matt, I'll ask you this: if there's a guy that's pitched better over the last few weeks in the country than Andre Tutora, I want to see.
They did a good job here in the first inning. Had a chance to get some things going again like they did the night before. But gets a 6-4, 3-double play ball to get out of the inning and end the threat. We do a good job of getting our HPP here. I tell you, I got to give them credit to their guy as well. Their guy they started there on Friday really matched up well with Andro, and it was kind of back and forth all day. Also we hit some balls hard. You can see Andrew Guybold lacing another ball there to second base. Like you said, he was hot all weekend. But Andrew went right back to work. Also, you can see him moving the ball in and out, down and around. Obviously, fastball, changeup, slider, all working all night long.
Was absolutely spectacular against UNO and continued to work the ball down with some sink.
Yeah, it was kind of a big moment there. They got their 3-hole up. He's got all the home runs in the season. Bases loaded and do a good job of getting the chopper to third base, and then also he comes right back and gets the next guy to pop out to short to end the threat and get us out of the inning with no damage done. Get the old HPP again, and Seward did a good job of not moving his feet. Made sure he could come out and argue it, and said he leaned into it. Also, you can see there by the replay, we didn't lean into anything. He was throwing at us in our box, and you can see Maestry's frustrated a little bit, which is good to see. But the biggest thing for us on Friday, we didn't execute some things. Obviously, you see the hit and run there was botched, and we get thrown out at third base. We did a good job of just continuing to kind of string some hits together, and when we needed it, got some big knocks. Obviously, again, not the right bounce we wanted. Probably should be a double, maybe even a triple down the line. It hits the umpire. We ended up getting a single out of it, almost a 3U out of it. Do a good job executing a bunt here, put some pressure on the defense, bang, bang again at first base, and now we got second and third with one out and Hoffman up, and he does a fantastic job staying back on the breaking ball, hitting a line drive to center field there. You can see the center field come in trying to make a play on it, and really like the way he ran the bases here. Hoffman does a good job staying eyes up, taking second base on the throw to plate, and then Andrew Guybold does a good job of taking home on the throw down to second.
Nice job being aggressive there and making something happen as your team takes the lead here early against UNO.
Yeah, and that was all that Andre Tutora would need on the night. I only gave up the 1 run all night, and we obviously got the 2 there. But you saw we kept moving guys around. Did a good job of getting Hoffman to third there. Continued to put pressure on them. I still like this, a 2-out bunt for base hit. Bang bang call at first base. Could have gone either way, but honestly would have been an RBI single if he did get it. And just a good job of keeping the pressure on UNO all night.
A lot of ground balls on this night from Tutora, a lot of flares, really working the ball down in the zone.
And then paints the outside corner, another guy just really untouchable all night, ended up having 8 strikeouts on the night.
Congratulations to Andre Tutora on another dominating performance for Southeastern, only giving up 1 run in his last 3 games by tossing 2 complete games in that run. So a very impressive streak for him as Southeastern did go ahead and sweep UNO. And like I said earlier, Southeastern currently at first place in the Southland Conference race. We're now going to take a look as a former Southeastern president recently passed away.
The Southeastern family lost someone very close to it with the passing of Dr. Clea Parker. Parker, a 1947 graduate of Southeastern, went on to become the college's president in 1968 and oversaw the transformation from Southeastern Louisiana College to Southeastern Louisiana University. Dr. Parker was the first Southeastern graduate to serve as the school's president, and major building additions as well as renovations were accomplished during Dr. Parker's presidency. He was instrumental in gaining legislative approval for the construction of the Southeastern University Center, the School of Nursing building in Baton Rouge, the Teacher Education Center, the Humanities Building, now known as D. Vickers Hall, the Health and PE building, the new Sims Memorial Library, and the athletic building. But many point to the multi-purpose University Center as being Dr. Parker's Southeastern legacy. And word is, the building became reality through the arms twisting of a famous Louisiana politician.
He absolutely hated that we did commencement in the old Cephalou Coliseum that had a dirt floor and no air conditioning, and they would rent portable air conditioning units that would blow air over ice to cool that Coliseum down. And he vowed that before his presidency ended, we were going to have a nicer place for commencement. And Edwin Edwards was the speaker one year, and he said we needed a better place for commencement, and we got it. And that's, of course, the University Center.
Dr. Parker is also responsible for bringing women's basketball to Southeastern in 1974 when he hired Coach Linda Puckett to lead the newly formed Lady Lions onto the court at Cephalou Coliseum. It only took 3 full seasons for the Lady Lions to win the AIAW national title after going 30-2 during the 1976 season.
During his tenure is when women's athletics started at Southeastern. The first women's volleyball, basketball, and women's tennis teams came in the 74-75 year. Of course, that was all part of Title IX that got women's athletics started. And of course, we were very successful right off the bat in women's basketball based on a hire that he helped with Linda Puckett.
In 1980, Dr. Parker stepped down as president of Southeastern, but he remained loyal to Hammond and Southeastern. Dr. Parker, along with his family, could be seen at countless Southeastern academic and athletic events, along with events around the community.
And the other impressive thing about Dr. Parker is he was engaged not just while he was president, but he stayed engaged after he was president. That to me showed a huge commitment and love to this campus. It was often that you would see Dr. Parker at campus events even after he retired as president.
But he joined my groups. He joined our Golden Grads, he joined our Golden Lions, and he came to all kinds of things. And he would pop into the Alumni Center and he would talk to my staff and he would all say, "You are all just doing a great job for Southeastern, just keep up the good work." So we have fond memories. We enjoyed seeing him and we will miss him.
In 2009, at the investiture of current president Dr. John Crane, Parker, along with all the living past presidents, returned to campus for the ceremony. It was at that time that Dr. Parker helped Dr. Crane ease into the position with some words of advice about the job.
For me, really, with Dr. Parker, it was much more about knowing, that there's someone there. He's supportive. He has kind words to say when you're dealing with difficult times, whether it's budget cuts or some other hard decision that you have to make when you're in the presidency. And he was always there with a kind, supportive word. And so it was not so much maybe some technical, detailed knowledge about something that we were dealing with. It was more of the sort of that kind, gentle, fatherly advice. I've been there. I understand the challenges that you're dealing with, and you're doing a good job. Keep it up. A lot of people understand and truly believe in what we're trying to do at the university.
On April 15, 2014, at the age of 87, Dr. Clea Parker passed away, survived by his wife of 60 years, Peggy Parker, 4 kids and 5 grandchildren, and a university family and community that will miss him dearly.
Football coming back, I think, really made him happy. I remember seeing him walking around the Friendship Circle during tailgating time, just visiting and catching up with old friends.
Dr. Parker is remembered very, very fondly from his time here at the university, and then in the ensuing years when he was still a part of the university and a part of the community. I think there are many, many people, I know there are many, many people who have very fond memories of Dr. Parker.
Well, a heartfelt condolences here for Dr. Parker and his family, as anytime you go through loss, it is certainly a tough time, but Southeastern Lion fans certainly owe a lot to this man, Dr. Parker, and all he did for Southeastern athletics. Well, that's going to do it for us on the Southeastern Sports Report. For everyone associated with this show, I'm Alan Waddell. We'll see you next time, right here on the Southeastern Sports Report, presented by State Farm.